Pierce, what on earth are you doing?
What do you mean what am I doing? I'm impact snapping.
Impact snapping. Okay, right, welcome to Me and My Golf. We're your coaches, Andy and Pierce, and it's time for the Impact Show where we're going to show you 3 drills to help rip your irons. I'm looking forward to seeing what this thing does, Pierce.
Let's take charge of your game.
Thank you for joining us here on the beautiful 18th at the Asprey. The winter's here, Pierce. The beanie hats are on, but we're actually going to Dubai this week, aren't we?
We are
We're
indeed.
in Dubai right now, actually, if you're watching
warmer.
this.
Yes, we are. We're there now.
A little bit. Now, look, guys, before we start today's video, which is all about irons, we have a brand new coaching plan that went live last week on our website, which was Simple Secrets to Low Scores, a 5-week plan that will really help you out on the golf course. So make sure you click the link in the description to go and check out week 1. We know that you will love it. Now, Pierce, training aids is the theme for November.
Great so far, hasn't it?
It's
great.
been really good, yeah.
Really good.
Lots of interesting ones, but really bringing to you the ones that we really feel that you can see some benefit with you on the driving range. We've got 3 today that's going to help you rip your irons. And really, when it comes to irons, Pierce, the stats show that they are the most important factor to get right to lower your scores. And ball striking is key, isn't it? Why is ball striking so key?
Well, look, I mean, just let's take this for example. You've got the 18th here. You know, if you strike the golf ball well, you're going to be very close to being on the green, if not on it. But if you strike it off just a little bit, you could be bunky, you could be short in the water, and people don't really, they think the short game's bad, but actually, your irons are good, your short game won't be needed as much.
Exactly, and it doesn't necessarily need to be super accurate. If you're a little bit right or left, but you're pin high you're going to shoot some lower scores. So when it comes to ball striking, what are the key things?
So look, the main thing is we're looking to hit the golf ball first. Okay, that's really important. So, you know, we want to hit the golf ball first. And if we can get it in near the centre, that will help. So we're looking for a good strike up and down the face. So in this area here, and then we're talking side to side. We want to get it more in that area there as well.
We want to really get as much energy to the golf ball as we can. That's the important thing. So we've got a selection of training aids. We've got 3 to sort of talk you through, 3 drills that we're going to use to help you with this. The first one, Pierce, talk us through what this is and what this is going to do.
Okay, so this is the Fat Plate Light Viz. So it's actually the latest one they've done. You can see it's actually really bright, which I like because it really draws your attention to it. But you can see we've got the golf ball here set up towards the end of it. Now, if I just take my setup, why I really like this is if you're someone who really is struggling with the ball striking. So let's say you're someone who is early releasing. You'll hit the plate. If you're someone who hangs back, you'll hit the plate. Or if you're someone who's just not very good at striking for other reasons, you'll probably hit that plate. So the objective is you just got to hit shots missing this plate. Now, as a result, it will make you move differently. It will make you move more towards the target. It'll make you get that shaft length forward. It'll help you then get the bottom of the swing after the golf ball. You do all of those things, it's going to help you.
The great thing about this, you can take it to the range, it's light, you can put it in your
simple.
bag, but it's a great external focus as opposed to you thinking lots of sort of technical thoughts. It's just going to give you a focus to get that low point more after the golf ball, like Pierce is hopefully going to demonstrate nicely here.
And we've videoed people and put people on TrackMan, and their numbers have improved by just putting the plate down. And guess what? Ball flight is a little bit lower. Beautiful strike.
And just take a look at that there. We've got a big divot after the golf ball, which for you guys, if you're somebody who hits the ground first, that is beautiful. Right, let's get to the next one. So before we get into this next contraption here, Pierce, just talk a little bit about what we are looking to see with an iron at impact compared to setup, and then we'll talk through how this can help.
Okay, here we go. So what I am going to do for you, get myself lined up. Here is setup. Notice where the weight possibly could be. Notice the shaft angle. Look at the body rotation. As soon as I then go into impact, you can see the shaft is leant forward. I've moved towards the target. I've rotated my body. There's a bit more bend in this back right wrist here. The left wrist is a little bit, the lead wrist is a little bit flatter. So you can see that's kind of from there to there is what we're after. And that in itself can be a massive thing for someone's concept if they're trying to return back to setup, which we hear a lot of people try and do.
A lot more dynamic. We're going to see a lower ball flight from that and also a slightly better strike. So how does this play a part in getting a better impact?
Scratch you back with it. Okay, so this is the impact snap, and it's not for that. It's actually really good. So the good thing about this, you can hear a ball bearing. So what I'm going to do, lead hand, the way we do this is the impact snap logo on the grip is pointing out towards the target. So what I'm doing is you can see when I'm setting up, the orange ball is pretty much in the middle of my forearms. I go to the top, we can hear the ball bearing go down, and then what I need to do is lower body's going to go. You can see lower body's moved and turned towards the target, but look what I've done with the orange ball. I've put the orange ball into that lead forearm. Look at my wrists. Now this is exaggerating. We're not saying you need to be here, but if you're someone who's here when you're striking it, this feel and training is going to be a lot better for you. So I'll do another one. Ball bearing drops. snap. And the good thing is it's dynamic.
It is. And I love this here. Look again, look how he's exaggerating that sort of lead bowed wrist here and the bend in the right wrist. From here, you're going to feel what it's like to sort of de-loft the club, but also get those hands really leading the shaft forward, Pierce, as well.
And the one thing you just need to be careful of when you do this, we don't want anybody doing that. So that's what we see when people try and lean the shaft forward or try and keep more lag. We see that the Impact Snap logo will be pointing out in front. Maybe not quite, but the face will be open, yeah?
Definitely.
So what we want to see is square it up. So I've got good lag, good shaft lean, but I'm squaring the club face up if there was one there.
Impact Snap is facing forward. I'm taking that off you, Pierce. So Pierce doesn't need to do any more of this, but for you guys who are a little bit sort of scoopy through the ball, this is a great way to educate and train those hands and feel where we want impact to be.
I think a good thing with this would be to see how the difference in height of all these golf shots as I hit them. Because they're probably going to get lower.
That was very nice. That is actually on the flag, Pierce. Maybe a bit too long though, I'd say. Yeah, a bit too strong.
Back of the green, there you go, it makes you longer. But again, the same T-peg is in there from the first shot. Divot's getting a little deeper now.
Better. Okay, third and final one, Pierce. We've got the speed trap from Eyeline Golf. This is an interesting contraption.
What's going on here?
I've seen this before, and we've obviously used this with some of our clients as well. So I'm going to let you set this up, actually.
Okay, so the good thing is it's actually quite similar to the fat plate because it's got this sort of board here, so you can work at the impact, but we're going to be looking at that off-centre hit. And actually with these pillars that actually come out, these foam pillars, you can actually work at your golf swing. So if you're actually coming down over the top or under the plane and you hit these pillars, it actually isn't going to be any problem to you. But we're only going to go on the ball striking on this one. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up in the center. So imagine this, if I am someone who is shanking the golf ball, and that you may well hit this outside one on here, but if you're coming into the golf ball and you want to hit the ball out the heel, you're probably going to hit this pillar here. But the good thing that you can do is you can make it harder for yourself. So you can get it so you can only hit the golf ball out of the middle or even slightly out the toe. But if you're someone who shanks the golf ball, hitting the golf ball out the toe will feel like heaven. It will feel like heaven. Conversely, if you're a toe striker, you move it that side, which is probably more where me and you should live, I think. Yeah?
I'd say so.
But let's just go for the middle one because you can still hit. This is still in itself. You know, if you don't know where you are or you are toe and heel, put it in the middle there and just train a good impact.
Great thing about this as well, obviously these are detachable. You can move them a little further away, a little closer. I'm going to maybe go in the middle for you, Pierce, because I know you're
going to go closer.
You're not too. I'm not going to make it too. I want to be kind on you.
That's why I thought he was doing it.
It's a good shot so far, so I want to hit.
Let me just line that up. There we go, that's pretty good.
So it's really going to help train this sort of good path of the golf club, working on the way back and the way down, and we know that if you can get that right, it's going to help with the strike as well.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Okay.
Of course. All right, here we go. I think I need to buy all of these training aids.
Could you use them all three at the same time?
maybe I should,
As we can see again, guys, look, the tee has come out, and this is the really important thing with your irons. If you can get your ball striking, sort of ball first, then the turf, and if you can get plenty of turf after the golf ball, that's what's really going to make a big difference in you hitting the target, isn't it?
Sure is.
So there you have it, 3 great drills and training aids there to help you with your irons. Now look, if you're interested in any of these, we've got the links in the description for you to check them out, so make sure you have a look at those also. Now, exciting news, as we said at the start, Simple Secrets to Lower Scores is now live, where we really coach you through a 5-week plan to get you lowering your scores out on the golf course. We talk about mindset, strategy, sloping lies, trouble shots, and even game day. We know you're going to love the plan, so make sure you check out week 1 by clicking the link down in the description, and we look forward to seeing you over there.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that. Now, which one of these training aids do you think would help you the most? The speed trap, the impact snap, or the fat plate? Post down below. Now, if you're really serious about your game this winter, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and post any questions you have down below. We'll see you soon.